Shalom, 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 Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. And in this lesson, this is an end time prophecy, man. Like, to see America go down, man, is a blessing. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have to come back to your nationality because this is it. This is the end-all be-all for America, man. America is never going to regain its strength. It is falling and it's going to continue to fall. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is bringing it down, man. You know, America is super wicked, man. And the Most High is tired of the wickedness in America. You know? This thing that happened on the Capitol in January 6th, these Edomites, the so-called white man, who is Esau Edom, they bum rushed the Capitol. I'm pretty sure brothers and sisters seen it. You know, they took it over, man. They didn't give a damn. You know? But there has been numerous threats after that. You know? And as you read up here, it says police chief warns of extremists' desire to blow up the Capitol, man. See, the so-called white man, and everybody's tired of America, man. But, hey, prophecy is that Satan will cast out Satan. Who is Satan? The so-called white man, Esau Edom. Right? This is his kingdom. And the kingdom is divided, man. America is divided right now. You know? Nobody can get along, man. Everybody want to blame it on religion. It has nothing to do with religion, man. It's just one group of people is starting to see the wickedness and the one-sided, and the complete greed of you elites, man. The people who run the society, the government, man. You know? Ultimately is the elites. Ultimately is the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. He is using the so-called white man to destroy himself. And, hey, these Edomites don't even understand it, man. Or know it. You know? But this is a blessed day to see your enemies fall, man. You know? That's just, hey, the prophets of old, Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, they all were prophesying of this day, man. And guess what? All the prophets are back on the earth right now, man. You know? All of them. And they are witnessing their reward. The Most High said in Revelation that he's going to give reward to his servants, the prophets, man, by bringing this place down. You know? You got wars stirring up over there in the so-called Middle East. The U.S. just attacked Iran. You know? This place is crumbling, man. It's like a bomb with the fuse that's lit already and is about to hit the bomb, man. You know? Before I play this, I want to get this, man. This is a classic. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 1. It said, "He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made," man. Right? The Most High is visiting this place. The Most High is visiting this place with plagues. Right? With destruction and death, man. Judgment, man. And it's going to continue to increase. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is tired of what the so-called white man is doing down here on this earth, man. It's about time for him to go out, man. And he knows it too. So he's going to try to take a lot of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans with him, man. And you know what? He is going to take a lot of y'all with him, man. because you refuse to come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Right? So you measure the time by prophecy. You know, diligently, you measure the time. You watch what's going on in the news. You watch what's going on, man. Right? You can't say you did not hear this word, man. This word is on every avenue and every social media platform and mainstream media platform, man. Right? You got one of the most influential apps of this age, man, which is YouTube, man. Everybody get on YouTube. Well, the Israelites is all over YouTube, man. All over YouTube, man. So if you did not hear this word, man, hey, you're not gonna make it, man. You still out here calling yourself black, African American, Puerto Rican, Dominican, Cuban, Mexican, nigger. You know, hey, man, you ain't gonna make it, man. Right? It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, man. Now, on January 6th, that was a major uproar of the people, man. I never seen that, you know, for as long as I lived, I ain't never seen nothing like that, man. I thought the Capitol was one of the most heavily guarded buildings on the planet, man. Well, it wasn't that guarded, man. It says, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. The end is manifesting right now, man. This is not the beginning. Well, this is the beginning of the end. If that's why, if you want to say it like that, it is the beginning, man. It's the beginning of the end, man. Right? It says, so even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith. How are you able to escape these times? Only the Israelites are going to be able to escape, man. Only you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are going to be able to escape in these times, man. These other nations, hey, they got to deal with it, man. But the only way you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans can escape is keeping the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Having faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know? Seeking him, right? It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, man. So you got to believe in the words and the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Right? Shall be preserved from the said perils and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning, man. The elect, man. The elect was sanctified from the beginning. So the elect is going to get saved out of all this hell that's about to come down on America, man. Right? It says, let me see, I'm going to jump. Salakia. Yeah, so I'm going to rest there. I'm going to let it play a little bit, and I'm going to come back with another, with some more scripts. And you know how we do. Most High willing, the elect be edified.
We are learning the extraordinary security at the U.S. Capitol will continue at least until next month. More than 7 weeks after the armed insurrection, there's concern the danger is far from over. CBS's Chris Van Cleve reports from the Capitol.
Tonight, what a lawmaker calls new and disturbing threats targeting Congress, nearly 2 months after the Capitol attack.
Members of the militia groups that were present on January 6th have stated their desires that they want to blow up the Capitol and kill as many members as possible with a direct nexus to the State of the Union.
President Biden.
Now you see these extremists, man. Hey, and you got a lot more out there, man. They want to call Israelites black identity extremists. What weren't no Israelites down there at the Capitol, man? Breaking in, breaking windows, you know, breaching it. There wasn't no Israelites in there. Not no Israelites that know they're Israelites, man. Right? But you wanna try to tie us in to this right here, man. We ain't about this, man. We're not about breaking in no Capitol building, man. We don't give a hell about the Capitol, but we ain't about breaking in no Capitol, man. We ain't about breaking in any buildings, man. All we do is teach the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the chief place of concourse to our people, right? To you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? That's all we do. We read the Bible, man. We're not doing none of this, man. Right? But you got some extremist groups out there that you don't see their face, right? And you are, and they want to get at these politicians, man, and these government officials. They want to get at them, man. 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak upon the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, because they are faithful and true. The words that are in the Bible is faithful and true, man. Every word that's in the Bible is 100% true, man. You can't deny it, man. And if you deny it, hey, the Most High gonna deal with you, man. Right? It says, fear not the imagination against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So what? They want to say the Bible ain't real. They want to say the Bible is the white man's book. Oh, we not dealing with this. We not dealing with that. So what, man? Hey, what did the Lord say? He said, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, man. They're going to die because they are unfaithful. In the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And if you don't believe in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Right? It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. That's what you see. Sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. The food shortages out there in China. The food shortages that's out here in America that they ain't talking about, man. Right? The Lord is going to bring that, right? It says, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Because wickedness is exceedingly great, man. There's all types of wickedness, man, going on. So much wickedness, man, you can't even name it, man. Right? It says, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. Whose wickedness? The so-called white man, Esau Edom, man. He's the most wicked man on the planet, man. He's the most powerful man on the planet as well. Right? It says, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me. What's the innocent and righteous blood, man? The Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You got that righteous blood in you, man. Because you are the chosen people of the Most High. Right? You are the chosen people of the Most High. Therefore, you got righteous blood that flow through your veins. And all our blood that was shed by the so-called white man is crying out to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, in the heavens. And he's hearing it, man. And he's answering the call, man. He's answering their cries, man. And he's answering our cries that's upon the earth, man. Right? It says, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to avenge us for all the hell that we catching under this so-called white man, man. Right? It says, and receive unto me all the. I'm gonna read 9 again. 2nd Ezra 15:9. And therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. How are they led? By these Christian pastors, man. By Christianity, period, man. They walking down a dark hallway, man. And at the end of that dark hallway is a damn black hole, man. Right? When you're dealing with Christianity, that's what you're dealing with, man. You walking in pure darkness, man. When you're dealing with America, philosophy, you walking in pure darkness, man. Right? The only way you can catch light, the only way you can see, the only way you can get light is through the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Right? It says, I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. The land of Egypt is spiritually America, man. Right? This is ancient. This is spiritual Babylon, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Right? It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm. How he gonna bring us out of here? via chariots, man. Right? The chariots, man. That's how we getting out of America, man. In ancient Egypt, we walked out. When we leave this one, we flying out, man. You know, whether you want to believe it or not, that's where we going, man. That's how we leaving. We leaving here in style, man. Lord willing, I'll be part of that number. Right? It says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues. Right? As before. So you know this can't be talking about ancient Egypt. You know it's got to be talking about another place. Right? Because it says, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, man. We're not in ancient Egypt no more. Right? So where we at, man? In America, man. This is modern day Egypt, man. That's why on the back of your dollar bill, you got the pyramid. Right? It says, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and the punishment that Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall bring upon it. Right? For their seas, Salakia, they that till the ground, right? They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, man. Hey, man, it's not going to be no work, man. You ain't going to be able to plant nothing. You ain't going to be able to grow nothing, man. America going to be a desolation, man. Thus saith the Lord. Right? And it says, and with a fearful consolation, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands, man. That's what you see going on here, man. They breaking in the Capitol. They trying to get to these government officials, man. They was trying to get at Mike Pence. They was trying to get at that Edomite woman. I forgot her name, man. Really don't matter. But hey, cause these Edomites, they mad ultimately because they ain't get a piece of the pie, man. That's what they mad at. You know? So they're gonna turn on their own people, man. Right? But what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans need to do is stop dealing and thinking, stop dealing with the so-called white man and stop thinking that if you hold hands with them, that something gonna change for you. This ain't our fight, man. This is their fight, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna fight for us, man. All we gotta do is do what he say, man. And that's gonna be the end of them.
Biden's address to Congress has not been scheduled, but the elevated security posture around the Capitol will stay in place at least through the speech. Acting Chief of Capitol Police Yogananda Pittman acknowledged the department knew militia groups and other extremists were heading their way on January 6th.
These groups plan to be armed. The target of the demonstration would be Congress.
More than 10,000 descended on the Capitol grounds. Around 800 forced their way in. That includes 2 former Rocky Mount, Virginia police officers who pleaded not guilty.
Look at them, man. They were police officers, man. And you know they some racist devils too, man. Look at them. They some racist devils, man. I'm gonna read 15 again, cause the lady said that the chief, whatever, the police, the woman police officer, man. She said that they were targeting, they were coming armed and they were targeting the government officials, man. 10,000 of them came, 800 of them broke in the Capitol building, right? This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power, man. They not looking for help from the government no more, man. They want to take out the government, man. Right? These devils, man. But yet the Israelites, we the bad guys, man, for teaching the Bible, man. I thought this was a God-fearing nation. We teaching God's word, right? So why y'all got a problem with it, man? Because you a bunch of damn hypocrites, man. And you a bunch of damn liars, man. And you a bunch of damn devils, man. That's all you are, man. Vow-based men. Right? It says, yeah, so going back to that point, right? They're not gonna call the cops, they're not calling 911 no more. You know, they're not looking for somebody to come help them. Hey, they're gonna get their guns and they're gonna handle their business, man. You know? And this was one day ago. This is a new story that just came out, man. Yesterday. Even though this Capitol thing, this happened about 2 months ago or so. You know, going on 2 months. You know? But, hey, these militia groups, these so-called white militia groups, man, they armed up, man. They armed and ready, man. They want vengeance and they want payback for whatever, man. That's how you can tell these devils, they just all about spilling blood, man. They got everything, but yet they still mad, man. They still want to just spill blood, man. Because they are the man, they are the man of sin, man. Right? Verse 17, 2nd Ezra 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Because they're going to shut down these cities, man. Martial law, they're going to shut it down real soon, man. Right? And it's all in the agenda. This Capitol thing, this is all in the agenda, man. Everything is going to go back to the Israelites, man. They're going to blame the Israelites for everything, man. Right? It says, verse 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, man. Like I said earlier, the so-called white man, the so-called white race is the most powerful race of this on this planet, man. And for that, Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, the cities are going to be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, right? And men shall be afraid, man. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, man, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. Because all hell is about to break out in America, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all better get on board like ASAP, man. Because when all hell break loose, and if you ain't got this word, if the Most High not dealing with you, man, hey, you gonna get put to death out here, man. It's sad to say, but you got time, man. You got time now. You can repent now, man. Turn from your ways. Try your best, to the best of your ability, to keep the laws, man. Change your life. Turn from wickedness, man. It's nothing for you in America, man. Nothing. There's nothing for you in America. Right?
Guilty today to charges they were in the Capitol. Pittman said undercover Capitol Police were sent to surveil the crowd at President Trump's rally that morning and intercepted demonstrators' radio communications. Officers guarding congressional leaders also had been issued assault rifles. Yet Pittman said her force was still unprepared for the onslaught.
No credible threat indicated that tens of thousands would attack the U.S. Capitol.
The intelligence missteps cascaded into inadequate preparation, which placed the health and lives of frontline officers at risk.
The acting chief said even if her command staff had gotten that FBI memo that...
Hey, man. It's going to pop off, man. Matthew 12, verse 30... Slakia 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. The houses is divided, man. Trump supporters, anti-Trump supporters, Black Lives Matter, anti-Black Lives Matter. And because you know Black Lives Matter was funded by a so-called white man, man. You know? Right? Democrat, Republican, right? People that are for the government and people that are not. So, man, it's all divided, man. All this is divided, man. Right? It says, and verse 26, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand, man? How is Satan's kingdom going to stand? How is the so-called white man's kingdom going to stand when they are divided against each other, man? And that's all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for that, man. All praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua for that, man. These devils have been doing nothing but wickedness and doing nothing but causing hell and oppressing people all across the earth, man. You know? For the longest time, man. So I'm going to get one more and I'm going to close out. Because people may think, oh, we got to come together. We got to unify. No, ain't none of that happening, man. Ain't none of that happening, man. Ain't nobody unifying, you know, with the so-called white man. Ain't nobody doing none of that, man. Revelation chapter 18, verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down. It ain't going to go out. It ain't going to be brought down with kisses and hugs. And it ain't going to be brought down like that, man. It ain't going to be brought down because the so-called white man said, all right, I'm tired of ruling here. I'm going to give it to y'all. No, it ain't going to be none of that, man. It says, thus with violence. How was America founded, man? Of violence. So the same way it came into power, it's the same way it's going out. You know what I'm saying? With violence, man. Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon, America, be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all, man. It ain't going to be found no more at all, man. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Ukal Kadash, for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson, man. Thank you, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom, Israel. Stay strong, stay in the spirit. America is on its way out. Our kingdom come. Shalom. Love y'all, Israel.
Warned some riders were coming ready for war. She says it was consistent with other intelligence they already had, so it would not have changed the Capitol Police plan for the 6th. Nora?